The roots of my own spirituality, well, certainly my mom was always on a path of searching and remembering herself since I was a young child. So I think I grew up in a household where I witnessed my mother, pursuing things in a very different way, but certainly for the same reason, the same intention behind it. So I'd say I was exposed to these things from a young age. And then, of course, not that I was interested in it in my younger, teens and 20s, but once I hit my early 30s, I felt a real call to go deeper and explore, what's beneath the surface of our daily lives. And the more I've pursued that, it certainly has changed my life completely. And I now follow my internal navigation system is very much from this space rather than from this space. And I'd say the mind serves me very well and often does get in the way a lot, but I can trust what's moving me from my heart space, and that navigates me through my decisions and how I also hold space for others. So in recent years, I've had the privilege of sitting with an elder from the Blackfeet people, and he shares the medicine wheel teachings that have come out of his tradition. And as he says himself, that the teachings that he shares, his elders and medicine women want these teachings to be shared so that they're kept alive. And so, they have a spirit and a life of their own. So by sharing them, we keep these teachings alive. And a lot of Native and Indigenous peoples around the world have a similar lens, although it'll always have its own sort of cultural nuances. But certainly through North and South America, there's a sacred compass, one would say, that forms a holistic view of life. And this can be applied to an individual, but also to our life cycle and where we are in that life cycle. So for me, and many traditions incorporate this sacred compass. You can look at Eastern traditions as well that look at this holistic view of the different directions and the gateways of the different directions, and bringing into balance mind, heart, emotions, body, mind, spirit, emotions, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. So I think, again, these kinds of teachings are very inherent to who we are as human beings, and oftentimes we've forgotten or fallen out of touch with that holistic view. So these teachings from the Blackfeet people have resonated quite deeply, and so I draw on what I've learned from sitting in circle with this particular elder, and it it combines with all the other modalities that I've been learning over the years, and it feels very intuitive and organic.